Peer resources matters to me for lots of reasons, but most of all because my students impress me with their ability to lead every single day. And they impress me with their empathy and their care for others and love for others every single day. So for an example, last few weeks as we've been training through our mediation skills, I've noticed that there's been a growing divide between my newcomer students and my core mainstream students who are native speakers of English. And it's really been stressful for me. I go home each day and I think it's my job to bring these students together to help them to be allies to each other so that they can go out into the community and help people across difference. And so what I've noticed is, well, what I decided to do is I sat down with the newcomer students and I talked to them about what they were seeing that was happening in the classroom. And I talked about to them about what their needs are. And one student was very honest with me, and she said that the native speakers don't have the same challenges that they have. So what I've decided to do is to give them a forum, give them a space to talk about those challenges that they have and to get some support from each other on a weekly basis in my class. And then the other day, I had the opportunity to speak to the native English speakers in a circle here in my class to talk about what they are experiencing from their side. And I was equally impressed with their conversation. They were empathetic, they were asset-based, they were really loving and really kind and solution-oriented. And what they said was that they really do believe that all those newcomers want to learn and want to do well, but that they have, the newcomers have an extra challenge. Our classes predominantly run by speaking English. And so they can understand why it's difficult for the newcomers in this classroom and why they may be forming a clique because they feel safe with each other. And so some of these solutions that the native English speakers came up with, they volunteered and said that they need to translate for the newcomer students without me asking them, that they need to interact more with the newcomer students, that I should actually try and give some of my instruction in Spanish first, and to flip the script and actually lead some of my lesson in Spanish first and then translate into English. That one I thought was just mind-blowing. I thought that was beautiful. I thought that was amazing for a 7th grader to have that suggestion. And at the same time, I wasn't surprised because I'm constantly reminded of how brilliant they are. They also said that they need to be patient. They need to smile more at the other students. It was just beautiful, just all the ideas that they came up with, and I was so impressed. And so my next step is to have another circle with the newcomer students to get more of what they need and also understand better what they are willing to do in order to build community in our classroom. And I'm really excited about this. First of all, I don't see myself doing all the work. I see myself as creating a space for them to have these conversations so that hopefully they will leave here and then facilitate their own conversations with their peers or in other classrooms. I also see it as really important work to be doing, especially when I think of the divide that this country is experiencing between dominant white culture and our immigrant community, and how we are scapegoating immigrants or undocumented folks in this country and treating them extremely unfairly, and because of our leader at this time. And I only see that as becoming a larger problem over the next few years and something that is going to take many years to undo. And so that I hope that these young people will leave here and start the work of undoing what our country is creating. And I'm confident that they will. So for these reasons and for many other reasons, I hope that you will consider giving to Peer Resources. Thank you.